7 in Portland.
Tomorrow on Nightline, one brave chef's mission impossible to provide tasty and nutritious school lunches to the children in one Northern California school district. You won't believe the obstacles she faced trying to fix the much-maligned school lunch.
If I gave you $4 and said, take your husband and 2 other people and go shopping to the grocery store with those $4 and cook lunch for yourself, nutritious, delicious, and 700 calories, could you do it? Well, no, but that's what school food service people all across America are being asked to do every day.
The chef versus the school lunch. That's tomorrow on Nightline. And that's our report tonight on Nightline. I'm Terry Moran. For Martin Bashir and Cynthia McFadden and all of us at ABC News, good night, America.
Sharper, smarter, brighter. ABC News Nightline.
Who cried?
I did.
Not me.
I saw you with your hand in your chin.
That's called concentrating on the moment. I wasn't crying, okay? I mean, seriously, I don't know why you got...
There once was a place that was slightly odd, that tacked a nickel onto every bottle, complicated trash day with plastic bins, gave prime real estate to everyone, zigged where most places zagged, and generally started doing every little thing as if the earth depended on it, which, oddly enough, it does.
For more energy and earth-saving tips, visit portlandgeneral.com.
Hi, I'm Bob Lanfear Jr. What brought you to Beaverton Chrysler?
I bought my previous Infiniti here, and I got a great deal. Financing was fabulous. They were very easy to deal with.
For 36 years, it's been our family's privilege to serve your family's automotive needs on Canyon Road in Beaverton. And remember, if it isn't the best used car you've ever owned, just bring it back to Beaverton Chrysler Dodge.
To me, that helped a lot, made me feel a little bit more at ease with my decision, that I was able to return it and exchange it for a different vehicle if I wanted. It's a very easy process. I enjoyed it a lot.
K2 News, voted Oregon's best investigative journalism.
From Hollywood, it's Jimmy Kimmel Live! Tonight, Don Rickles! Nick and Aaron Carter! And music from the whole study! With Lito and the Cletos! It's Jimmy Kimmel Live! And now, this time I mean it, here's Jimmy Kimmel!
Before we get started on it, I want to throw this out there. Is anyone else here totally freaking out that Nick and Aaron Carter are backstage in their dressing rooms completely naked right now? Oh, my God. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Well, we've got a big show tonight. An excellent band from Brooklyn, the Hold Steady, is here with us tonight. And I didn't even safely say the funniest person ever to sit on a talk show couch, the great Don Rickles, is here with us. Good time. I want to wish a happy Veterans Day to those of you who serve this country, and to those of you who, like my dad, served boiled potatoes in the Fort Dix Army cafeteria. To those who serve the country, people serve in different ways, you know.
Right.
Our governor here in California, a gentleman named Arnold Schwarzenegger, is back from Mexico tonight. He was there to encourage more trade between our state and their country. Here's a clip.
It was a full day for the governor in Mexico City as he tried to convince Mexicans to trade him the resort city of Puerto Vallarta for a basket of grapes.
Well, in Austria, they use grapes as currency, so he just didn't know that. Good news for Mexican homosexuals. In Mexico City, the assembly voted yesterday to legally recognize same-sex civil unions. So now gay people can be... Guillermo, what? Why are you so excited? Are you gay?
And thank God, it's Friday, tequila time!
It was a complete coincidence. You should see what he does on Saturday. He really gets crazy. All right. A lot more energy than in rehearsal, I'll tell you that. All right, now I'm scared. I don't know why. There's jelly beans and a man's leg, and you got a stick there. The band Van Halen has a new bass player. The old one, Michael Anthony, has been replaced by Eddie Van Halen's 15-year-old son. Wow. Wolfgang Van Halen will tour with the band. I'm not kidding, that's his name. You'll recognize him on the tour. He will be the only member of the band who still has the ability to jump during the song Jump. Weird though, huh? Right? 15 years old, you're in Van Halen, trying to do your homework in between doing Mescal body shots off 45-year-old groupies. Not to be outdone, Led Zeppelin has announced that their son, Ed Zeppelin, has joined their band. Cool. He's 4 years old.
Good for them.
He plays the blocks.
He does.
This is pretty good. We're in the middle of network sweeps right now. This is when the TV networks bring out their heavy artillery. This is when, like, security guards will go totally gay dancing. On Entertainment Tonight, reporter Vanessa Manillo is in the middle of another one of her shocking exposés. Last sweeps period, she put on a fat suit and was stunned to learn that giant fat people get treated differently than TV supermodels do. It really was groundbreaking television. This time around, Manillo goes underground as an ugly person, and the results will probably not surprise you.
What happens when our ugly Vanessa, with her hidden camera crews in tow, tries to get people to help her with a survey she tells them is for college? Well, it isn't pretty.
Excuse me, do you have time for 4 quick questions? Okay. Excuse me, do you have time for 4 quick questions in an interview?
Now the big question, what if our ugly Vanessa was suddenly turned into a blue-eyed blonde bombshell? How would people react?
The difference is shocking. Hey, I know you're walking in a rush. I have 4 quick questions on beauty. Do you think you can answer them for me? Sure. Thank you. One guy gave me his email, one guy was kind of flirty, but every single guy stopped.
Wow.
That's shocking.
So what you're saying is men are attracted to beautiful women.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Is she eligible for a Nobel Prize for this? On behalf of not-so-attractive people everywhere, thank you, Vanessa Manillo. You are our Rosa Parks.
Wow.
Also on Entertainment Tonight, Mark Stein has traveled all the way to the Bahamas for what I think will be a 40-part interview with Anna Nicole Smith. Last night, the fascinating Anna Nicole opened up about her mother.
She didn't know me. She never ever wanted to know me because she was too jealous of me. And she definitely didn't know my son. I saw how evil she was and evil she looked. So bring it on, Mom. Mommy dearest, bring it on.
That has got to be the weirdest Pepsodent commercial I've ever seen. Shouldn't she be dating Kevin Federline by now? The Britney Spears, Kevin Federline divorce is on the cover of all the supermarket magazines today. Most of the talk now is about custodial issues. They have to determine once the marriage is over whether K-Fed will work as a custodian at a high school or a junior high school. I wonder if Von Dutch makes a mop. Fortunately, the divorce proceedings are not slowing Kevin's music career. His album debuted at number 151 on the Billboard chart, just behind Chumbawamba's new album. His concert tour isn't going so well either. The turnout for his show at the House of Blues in Chicago apparently left something to be desired.
Kevin couldn't reel him into the theater. Due to poor ticket sales, the House of Blues apparently gave away dozens of free tickets. These reviews just in.
That is the worst show we've ever seen, literally.
Well, now we know why he's trying to get custody of the kids. That way he will have at least 2 people in the audience for his show. In addition to his grueling tour schedule, K-Fed is also still writing, directing, starring in, and drawing his own animated show. Oh. This is a short preview of the episode that airs tomorrow morning.
Worry about him, he's doing fine. He's Kevin Federline.
What's cracking, yo? Yo, check it. Raising 2 babies on your own, it ain't easy. Turns out they needs food, water, and once a week, diapers.
Pump the party.
Yo, here's a tip to save his valuable time. Instead of feeding the babies 3 times a day, give them 1 big bag of snacks every 2 days. And to drink, son, leave that toilet seat up in your studio. That way, they can just zinc whenever they wants to, without having to get all up in your grill. Diapers, bottles, formula, kids. Life ain't easy when you got 2 kids. Just to keep in mind, knives are not for kids. Also, cigarettes are not for kids. Live alligators, not for kids. Open water shark cage, not for kids. Popo's out.
Popo's out indeed. And, well, before we push forward, it's time for our weekly tribute to the FCC, where we bleep and blur the things we see on TV, whether they need it or not. It is This Week in Unnecessary Censorship.
We understand that Chris Shays is leading by about 4,500 votes, and this is with his big...
This is historic for our country, and as a of young women, it is, I think it's an important.
But when you over a guy who's been you all night and driving you crazy and in his face, it feels really sweet.
And the award for Female Vocalist of the Year goes to...
Carrie Underwood! So crazy, my baby,
She just filed for divorce from K-Fed, what, like Tuesday? And already she is like $1 million.
Retail giant Richard Sears began his career in 1886 when he started a company that sold what? Watches, shoes, paint, f***ing toys.
When you're a person, you can grow and change and sometimes you feel like all night long. Sometimes you your teddy bear tightly.
All right, say hello to Pluto in the Free Zone. On the show tonight, we've got a former Backstreet Boy and his brother who live together in a house with their sisters, and they get along like no one since the Osmonds.
You go to sleep at 12. Please don't lose it.
You say this every night.
Yeah, but let me tell you something real quick. You're gonna turn the music down and respect me,
hey,
all right?
Spit in my face,
all right?
Dog. Don't spit in my face,
all right?
Man.
You're gonna respect
Don't
me.
Spit in my
You're gonna
face.
respect me.
Don't spit in my face, Nick. Don't spit in my face. I'm sick of you doing this to me. Stop it.
Me.
Stop it.
You're gonna respect me.
Stop it. What are you doing?
You're gonna respect.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
You're gonna respect my
Get
house.
out of my room. What are you doing?
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, there you go. From the reality show House of Carters, Nick and Aaron Carter will join us. I hope they beat each other up on the show.
Yeah, why not?
After that, with music from their latest CD called Boys and Girls in America, that is it right there. They came all the way out from Brooklyn to play for us. The Hold Steady are here, or is here. Are here. But before we get to all that, Oh, you know, I should mention that next week on the show, Pam Anderson will be here on Monday, Geraldo Rivera, Tracy Morgan, Jerry Springer, Brittany Murphy, John Legend, Greg Kinnear, Ricky Martin, and Billy Crystal will join us.
Yeah.
Uncle Frank, I want to say happy birthday, Uncle Frank. It is Uncle Frank's birthday. He's, what, 72 years old, right?
73.
Oh, 73 years old. I'm getting old. I'm forgetting, too. Congratulations, Uncle Frank. Our first guest tonight has performed with all the greats, with Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Bob Hope, Johnny Carson, and tonight he will perform with some of the not-so-greats. He is one of the funniest men who ever lived. He will be honored by the Comedy Festival in Las Vegas on Wednesday with their first ever Caesars Palace Laurel. Please welcome Mr. Warmth, Don Rickles. Look at that. Rarely does anyone get a standing ovation on this show.
Okay, that's it for me. Hey, kids and youngsters and elders, thanks so much. And I really mean this. This is a real mercy mission, but I appreciate it. Nice to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Hey, what happened to you? You were so great on sports. Why the hell did you leave that? I remember you used to be the Redskins 41, the Rams 7. I used to watch on sports, and then all of a sudden they give you a tie and a jacket, and you skyrocketed. I don't understand.
I don't know what happened either.
No, when I first saw you, I'm over here. The guy in the band's going, this is a show, not an airport show. One guy, the announcer, what's your name?
My name's Dickie.
Well, I'll tell you this. He said it like it was going to be a standing ovation. The Japanese kid's laughing. 3 years in the jungle looking for your uncle. No, hey. Hey, you young people don't know. 2 years, 3 years, 2 years I was in the Philippines, boom, 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 walking around, said I'd do jokes, and they kept saying, keep firing. And your father kept saying, oh, what are you doing? Anyway. So God bless you. Be proud. We need your people. Listen, I must tell you, when I first met you, I never met you.
No, we've never met, yeah.
Thank God. Anyway, no, and I say this from my heart. Your show has skyrocketed, and you've become very successful, and I'm happy for you. I really do.
Thank you.
Now you can call.
Oh, okay, all right.
Now it's your turn.
I thought then you would end by saying something terrible, because I never know, you know, you set it up so that it seems nice. Like I thought, for instance, you were going to compliment Toshi on being Japanese, but it turned out, no. No. Well, we have...
No, I eat the sushi. I eat that fish, and then you get the runs and die. Anyway,
I really do appreciate your coming.
I said the runs, and the Mexican guy went,
It's a big day for him today.
By the way, I got to tell you, Frank's your uncle. God bless you, Frank. Frank saw my show in Vegas. This is the truth, ladies. And he came backstage, and he said, you know, Don, you were great. I'm going to call. Why don't you call up, and maybe you'll get the job. Call up the show. Frank, I did what you said, and now I got the job. I can't thank you enough, Frank.
He really
Frank,
said that?
you're a moron. I'll tell you that right now.
He did. He really did.
I swear to God, guys, that's what he said. Call up your mouth. Frank used to be with Sinatra, you know.
That's right.
He's
one
of those stand-back guys, you know. Frank would walk out and just stand back, and there's nobody there. Stand back.
Did you travel with security, heavy security like Sinatra?
No, I had one Jew in front of me going, I think it's okay. No, I had Tony O, and I had good people always hanging around. You know, in those days in Vegas, you don't know, but in those days, it was always a guy going, don't worry, Mr. Rickles, we'll take care of you. And there was always guys, good people. Vegas is different today. And those guys, there was one guy you answered and said, I want to have a party. Guy, don't worry, Don, I'll take care of it. Today, it's 4 guys stamp for coffee, boom, 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 a drink, boom, 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 boom. What's your name? Where do you come from? Boom. And, you know, and it's like that, you know.
You got a card with points, and people have their cards in the slot
that was good
machine.
the way you jumped in with that. That was good. It saved the whole story. That was good. I can't thank you enough. I swear to God. This is a treat for me to be on a show that's going nowhere. I swear to God.
I feel the same way.
Hey, I'm making jokes. 12 o'clock at night, I turn this on, and when that don't go on, I know there's a storm. Anyway, hey, snap out of it. I laughed at you for crying out loud.
Well, let me show you something.
What's his name? That's the leader,
That's
right?
Cleto and his dad. Two Cletos, actually.
Your dad, right? You worked with me.
I sure did.
I have a photograph.
Wait a minute. I'm talking to the guy. Where did we work, my dear friend?
At the first time at the Sahara in Lake Tahoe and then Sahara in Las Vegas.
God bless. And that's your son.
It sure is.
God bless. You're doing so well.
Also, thank you, sir. Very much.
Be proud of your dad. They're around one time, son. Really.
Damn right.
I mean,
I'm very proud.
And does your son hang out by the border, by the fence?
How did you know?
I play that saxophone.
Look at that. That's what year do you think this was?
Oh my God!
Cleto, what year is this?
That's 1965 at Sahara Tahoe.
Well, there he is, right there. Is Cleto's
Oh, is
dad.
that what? Isn't that
and
great?
That's you right there.
God bless.
How about that? Wow. You remember that at all?
Oh, like it was Tuesday. Do I remember that? It's like, you know, when he said that, Dad, when he said that to me, do you remember? I worked Las Vegas, all around the country. And I was in the Navy, and it's Veterans Day, so I'm proud. So my fellow Navy servicemen.
There you go.
And I was in World War II, and I kept saying I do special services. Keep firing, keep firing. Anyway, and I was on a PT tender in the World War II, but that's in the Philippines. And everybody said, and the Japanese came out of the jungle and said, "Where are you, Joe?" Anyway, so, hey, that's one of my best jokes. Snap out of it now. So now, I'm talking about the Philippines. I lost my thought. Oh, yeah. So now I meet these guys, you know, that come backstage, and it's the truth. They come back and I go, "Hi, Don, I'm Eddie. Remember on the ship together? Remember that night when you said to that broad, we want to make love, and you had a blue tie on? You remember that?" They're talking 60 years ago. You know what I'm talking? And to make them feel good, I go, "Yeah, I remember." And they walk, "You son of a bitch, never forgets, never forgets."
Well, they remember. I'll remember this tomorrow. This will be just a distant. It won't even be a memory for you.
No, you're something else. You know why, Jimmy? Because you came from the world of sports. And I really watched in those days.
Really?
Al Michaels is a good friend of mine.
Oh, yeah,
And Al
sure.
always talks about you, and I did. And I'm a big sports fan. You know, I'm a Dodger fan and what have you in football. And I watch.
Do you bet on the games? Do you?
No. You know what? I've been in Vegas 40 years. I have never gambled a penny. And they said, you know, you can't get a job if you don't gamble. And I put in a slot machine once a quarter, and I get nervous. I never gambled. It's in a book that I'm writing. And you know what? And I say to you, Dad, and guys in the band, because the Japanese guy, snap out of it, huh? I'm starting to talk. He's going, oh.
He's thinking about his uncle right now.
Come on, war's over, no trouble. 60 years ago, it's Veterans Day, forget about it. I know later he's going to come back and say, "Okay, Joe, let me hear that again." So anyway, what was I saying?
I don't know. Let's take a break and we'll pick it back up because we got it. We have to take a break.
It's so glib.
You see that? You see how smooth I am?
Oh,
Don Rickles is here with us. We'll be right back with more. Don, we'll be right back after this.
Jimmy Kimmel Live on ABC, brought to you by Garmin.
Look, there's a noose. Give me a noose. I'm lost again. Where's Highway 10? This isn't good. Bad neighborhood. Went to buy a wreath. He's got no teeth. Ding dong. I miss my chin. I'm gonna burn. Wife's gonna freak. Future is bleak. Nothing that's right. This really bites. Where's Highway 10? There's a moose again. Give a Garmin. Give a Garmin. Screen clear and wide. Whole world inside. Garmin.com.
Hey, look who's back!
Superman returns Tuesday with over 3 hours of bonus features, including an in-depth documentary and 11 additional scenes. Superman returns only on DVD, HD DVD, and Blu-ray disc.
Ode to the fresh toasted chicken and bacon ranch. Just north of ridiculously delicious, you'll find this baby bordering on sublime. This taste explosion begins with chicken so tender, it begs to be hugged with freshly baked bread. Then it's piled sky high with bacon, Monterey cheddar, and a ranch sauce that makes sharing lunch a case for sainthood. The Subway fresh toasted chicken and bacon ranch. That's with 27 M's. Subway, eat fresh.
Afraid to show your face?
Not me.
Finally, a breakthrough solution for red, irritated skin. Aveeno Ultra Calming Moisturizer with natural feverfew proven to reduce redness fast.
When you've got healthy, beautiful skin, you're not afraid to show it.
Aveeno Ultra Calming.
The union of two families. A wholesome time of caring.
I didn't teach him that.
Celebration.
What do more men know about these places?
Is that glitter?
And a little in-law bonding.
Wake up!
An all-new series.
I just put my hands on your mom's hip and amazing things started happening. I think I might be inappropriately attracted to your mom.
Not a phrase a girl really wants to hear on her wedding day.
Big Day premieres tomorrow at 9, 8 Central.
You're going to hug me again, aren't you?
I'm thinking about it. Only on ABC.
It's another first from the Luna Eye Center. Get this, nothing down and no payments for a whole year for state-of-the-art LASIK vision correction. Enjoy your holidays for the first time without glasses or contacts. And best of all, you can have it today with nothing down and no payments for a whole year. Nothing down and no payments for a whole year. Only at the Luna Eye Centers. Call 1-800-505-EYES. Nothing down and no payments for a whole year. Limited time offer subject to credit approval. Restrictions apply.
I come seeking justice for my daughter, Angelina. The video store she went to.
They didn't have the movies I want.
My old friend. At Movie Madness, we carry thousands of your favorite movies, from classics to psychotronics, from foreign films to art house flicks and current new releases.
Thank you, Godfather.
We'll rent you a movie you can't refuse.
Jimmy, I spoke to the family. You're doing well. You're doing well, Jimmy. Spoke to the wife. She's leaving you. Wilson, let it right off. His Moby Dick water comes out of his navel.
Those are the days, right? And we still look great. We really do. Those are the days of the Friars Club. And nowadays, you have these roasts, and what they do on the roast is they gather a bunch of people who don't necessarily know the person being roasted, and then you just say terrible things about that person. But when you do these roasts, you guys were really friends.
Well, it's the tale of the tape. The times have changed, and so it's very difficult to get all these great artists, you know. In my day, I was very fortunate. My day, it's still my day, hopefully.
It is, yeah. Of course it is.
But in those days, you know, we had Dean and Frank and Sammy and all those guys, and Orson Welles, are magic stars, and Gene Kelly, and it was a ballpark. Today, it's hard to find young people to make fun of, and some of the kids, they don't get it because they don't know the person they're making fun of.
Right.
So they try to make the roast, and I wish them best, because the Friars is a great organization, and Freddie Roman and those people in New York, and I never get there, but they really work hard to make it successful, and it's a camaraderie thing, so I wish them the best.
I've done some of those, and they're a lot of fun, but it always seems a little weird to sit there and just annihilate someone that you've never met before.
Yeah, well, that happens. Like, I'm sitting here with you, and I don't like you.
Right. Like, yeah, that's a good example.
Yeah, well, sure, you got to know the guy, and we've only met once. You came in the dressing room and said hello, which I thought was annoying. But yet, Jimmy, that's the idea. And I say to the young people, and I don't like to sit in judgment, but not to be mean-spirited. It was so much fun in the days of the roast with Dean and Frank Restissos, because we had fun, and it was never mean-spirited. It was never hitting below the belt. You know what I'm saying?
You guys did have a lot of fun. Why weren't you part of the Rat Pack? Were you technically part of the Rat Pack?
I was, but I was too big.
Uh-huh.
Frank used to run after my car. Don, wait up! I hated that, you know. No, I was very delighted to be part of the Rat Pack. When you say the Rat, they had a thing, folks, like at 5 in the evening. I did 3 shows a night in the lounge in those days.
Wow.
12, 2, and 5 in the morning. Can you imagine?
Wow.
With a breakfast with people going, hey, Jew, make me laugh.
Wow.
And I did that, and then every night, Frank, at 5 o'clock, would invite all of us to the steam room with the Sands. And he gave out bathrobes, and my bathrobe was the Rhino. For some reason, they gave me the Rhino, and my nickname was Bullet Head. He thought that was funny. He got on my nerves, but, you know. But how are you going to tell Frank you're getting on my nerves? Because he could hurt my family. Anyway, to this day, I made a joke he didn't like, and I got an uncle like this. Anyway, so, no, that's funny. You know, it's funny. The woman in the white halter, you're not laughing. You have a loss in the family? Anyway, I'm swinging nice, and there's one woman going... Must be a Nazi broad. I can't believe it.
Probably. She's probably a member of the Nazi
spotted
party.
You get on my nerves. You're pretty, but you're spotting and sting me. I was doing great till I looked at her.
You shouldn't have looked at her.
No, but it's probably your girlfriend, Sarah Silverman.
It's not her. That is not her. No.
Sarah Silverman's your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's right.
You're not married.
No, we're not married.
And you live together.
No, we don't live together.
Don't lie to me, Jimmy. Don't lie. Nothing wrong. In my date, see, now they say the new thing. Are you married? No, we've been together now 12 years and we're married 4. That's the new thing. You know, in my day, if you did that, the father said, fine, and turned on the gas and you died. You know what I'm saying? But it's the new world now with you young people. You know? I would love to meet Sarah. Are you still together?
Yes, we are.
She's Jewish.
Yeah, she is
and
Jewish.
you're Italian.
I'm Italian.
And you're Catholic.
Yeah, I'm Catholic.
And she's Jewish.
Yeah.
I guess the family's thrilled.
The family is fine with it, yeah. They're fine with it. Her family's all right with it, too.
Oh, good.
Her sister is a rabbi.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, his hat's going to spin when you get married. No, I wish you luck. I hear she's a lovely girl and very talented and very funny.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
You don't have to thank me. What do I don't win anything, you know. How much longer, Jimmy? How much longer?
Not that much longer. You are friends. I know that Bob Newhart, is he your best friend? Is he one of your best friends?
That'll show you how lonely I am. Bob and I are great friends. We are apples and oranges. His comedy is so great, and it's brain comedy.
He is great,
He is magnificent.
But you're very different, yeah.
And we love each other. But yet, when we're alone, we laugh at the same things, have the same values, and we enjoy life together. And I swear to God, when I'm with Bob, you know, the relationship is the odd couple. We'll be in Europe, and we were in Europe, like in Germany. And I'd say, Bob, I'm going to talk. Don't do anything. Don't start in. And I'd go, Waiter! And he'd go, don't do that. Gee, don't. That's trouble, you know. And then we'd walk down the street and I'd go, this is a wonderful town. And Newhart, God bless him, that's not funny. We don't need that. That's not funny. But we love each other, and I love him. And I say love. You know, he's Midwest. I'm a hugger, and I give guys kisses. That doesn't mean I'm gay, which is fine if you're gay. If that's what I do, you know. But I have nothing against that. But I would kiss Bob, and his shoulders would tighten. And he'd go, what are you doing? I said, I love you, babe, you know. But he didn't know that. But today he knows. And his wife, Jen, well, she taught him, you know.
Yeah.
And my wife taught him. My wife is not a hugger, but I am. But it works out pretty good. 41 years, not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. 41 years. And you've been together for 51.
Jimmy said we've been together 50. That was funny, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Jimmy got off a ripper. How about that?
Right now, you are writing your memoirs, I understand.
Yes. Simon & Schuster were kind enough to... David Rosenthal came to me with David Ritz, who corroborated with me on this book, and it's called Rickles' Book. And that's it. And it's not my life. It's not like the kid on the Lower East Side. I played the violin, and my brother had cancer, and my father died. It's nothing like that. It's memoirs of great moments. This is one of the great moments.
Is it? Will this be in the book?
And if this is in the book, I'm going to kill myself.
That'll be a good ending to the book.
No.
He showed up on the Kimmel show, and later...
No, this is a joy. I thought I'd be very unhappy, and so far now, I'm shaky, but it's pretty good.
And I understand that there's a documentary being made about you.
Yes, my son Larry Rickles and John Landis, a wonderful director.
Yeah, great
He directed me in a picture called Innocent Blood. Don't see it, believe me. If you're making love to the wife, it's a good night light. Anyway,
you hang out with Regis as well. Regis is a good friend of yours.
Regis is the kind of guy that goes, hey, I'm Regis Philbin. He's the most humble, loud guy I ever met in my life. But I love him dearly. He's special. And Regis and I go back 45 years when he had a radio show in San Diego and then when he came to L.A. Wow. And today he makes $40 million and worries about the check. But he's great. That's a joke, Regis, if you watch it. He don't watch this. He's at home saying to the wife, how's my backhand? How's my... He's a tennis freak. How's my backhand?
You are beloved by all, young and old, and that is true. I don't just say that. But
thank you.
You're being honored by the Las Vegas, the comedy festival that they have there in Las Vegas. You're at Caesar's Palace. You will receive the first ever Laurel Award. What is the Laurel Award, and are you excited about that?
The applause sign went on?
It went off now.
No, you know...
It just,
That's another one, Jim. You got in a good one, baby.
I'm trying.
God bless you, babe. Don't lay back. You're the host. Get one of those shots in, boy. Because later on, when we go out to eat, you're going to pay for that.
That's
Jimmy.
right.
No, Jimmy. No. You know, it's nice. They've asked me, and I've been humbled by awards, and you know, I've always been the late runner. My career has always been different, and that always worried me. But being different, I say to young people, got me where I am today, and thank God that's successful. But it's a tough road, and so when they honor me, I am very delighted and very pleased. And
good.
They make me feel good because when you do what I do, the humor I do, they call me the insult guy. As you young people and see me tonight, it's really not that. I'm never mean-spirited, and it's exaggeration. I exaggerate life and make fun of ourselves, as I make fun of you, you know.
Thank you.
You know, no, God bless you. You should be proud, because if I didn't like you, I wouldn't make fun of you. But as I look at you now, you got to get a nose job.
I'm going to do that. Don Rickles, everybody. You will see the very first season Palace Law on Wednesday at the Comedy Festival in Las Vegas, if you're lucky enough to be there. We'll be right back with Nick and Aaron Carter. Will you stick around? And Don Rickles, too. We'll be right back.
The best in German engineering. A powerful motor. And a handling system for precision and control from Braun. Introducing the world's first electric shaver with the expertise of Gillette blade technology. Precisely angled edges cut hair more effectively with every stroke. For Braun's closest, most comfortable shave ever. It even cleans and renews itself. The new 360 Complete from Braun. Precision, control, perfection.
Every day, workers across America cover our good name with dirt, dust, paint, oil, grease, and mud. And you know what? We're fine with that. Dickies, a legend in work.
MP3 player, part phone. Everybody loves chocolate. Now in mint, cherry, and white. Just $99.99. Exclusively from Verizon Wireless.
Have you seen Shirley?
Naked?
Tuesday, it's a Boston legal shocker.
She's in that house. I can feel it.
With the final 5 minutes, no one saw coming.
I will shoot you dead!
An all-new Boston Legal Tuesday, 10/9 Central, only on ABC.
Hi, I'm Ava Lawrence. When it comes to billiards, I only play on the best, and that's Brunswick.
Apollo Pools invite you to visit their exclusive Brunswick showroom, an entire room dedicated to pool tables and accessories. You'll find quality Brunswick craftsmanship in pool tables and cues. Plus, Apollo carries foosball and has a huge selection of bar stools, tables.
See my friends at Apollo Billiards and Pools for the very best in Brunswick tables and accessories.
I felt really lost and frustrated.
Do you suffer from hormone imbalance or fatigue? We focus on healing without the use of drugs.
I only prescribe bioidentical hormones.
I am so glad I finally found them.
Greenspan Good Health Center.
Are you frustrated when newscasts say a story is next, but it seems like forever until you actually see it? At K2 News, when we tell you a story is coming up next, we mean it's next. Next means next on K2 News.
We have breaking news at this hour.
Imagine not having access to vital news during an emergency. I'm K2's Deborah Knapp. Now, this information is available to everyone through closed captioning. Because situations like this are so important, K2 is the first station in the area to add real-time closed captions to our broadcasts. And now KATU captions 100% of our programming. With closed captioning, you can see what you're missing.
K2, the spirit of the Northwest.
Sponsored in part by Pacific Power.
Good times, right? Uncle Frank is running around like a madman. Guillermo's got half his clothes off right now. Well, Don, I know you're big fans of our next guest, so I will go ahead and introduce you now. I am. These guys and their three sisters are the stars of a new reality show where they're forced to live together in one house without killing each other, pretty much like every family. Only this one has no parents, 2 pop stars, and a bunch of cameras. From House of Carter's on E! Please say hello to Nick and Aaron Carter. Well, welcome to the show. Is this
my new best friend? It's my new best friend.
Is this your first time meeting Don Rickles?
Yes, we've seen you all over though for many We're years. good friends, actually.
See that? Even the kids.
Aaron's very scared. He doesn't
Get
want
back to them, huh?
He doesn't. We don't want to get roasted right yet.
There have been female fans waiting for you since last night. They've been camped out in the alley.
Good luck, Jim. It's great to see you.
Yeah. They're for you.
Yeah, no, they're not here for me. They're definitely here for you. Now, you guys, it doesn't seem from the show like you guys get along that well.
No, we do. No, I love him. And, you know, I had to say something. I was wrong about that fight. I love you, man. I'm sorry.
Well, can I say something, though? I don't think you were wrong, because if he's blasting the music, he shouldn't be blasting the music.
It was the way I went about. It went about.
Well, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have beaten him with the cameras there, but... Yeah.
I closed the door. You know what? I like music. Shut up.
Who's living in the house with you? You guys? Your sisters are there? And what's the story? How did this come about?
Well, basically what happened was, you know, I was coming out to LA to do a Backstreet Boy record, to do some recording. And my brother had just turned 18, and his little sister, well, my sister too, twins. They all moved out here. And she's older by a minute.
By a minute, twin
So
sisters.
basically, everybody was out here, and I kind of felt like I didn't want them to get in trouble, the Hollywood lifestyle, you know, and kind of maybe wanted to try to give. I mean, look, I'm not the best influence necessarily, but you know, I could do a lot better than some of these people out in Hollywood.
So to keep them out of the Hollywood lifestyle, you had cameras come into the home.
You know, there was a lot of issues that our family had gone through.
Doesn't make any sense.
that our family had gone through many years of just being in this industry, and and this gave me an opportunity to. This guy over here. This gave us an opportunity to just hash things out, and also too, it's kind of like a documentary of our life.
But
so,
you feel like you have to be kind of the disciplinarian in the house because you're the big brother.
What I'm trying to do is just I was learning things too in the house myself, you know, with them and getting back with them and just. You know, trying to do the best that I can, and that's all I could do. You know, I realized that all the problems that I've been going through, myself and my brother and everything, stemmed from our family. And now this gave us an opportunity to kind of go back and just, you know, retrace our footsteps and kind of find out what went wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of retracing your footsteps, I have a list of some of the women that the two of you have dated. And you know what we're gonna do? Let's take a break and we'll come back and we'll talk to Nick and Aaron will talk to Don and the Carters are here. Don Rickles is here. Nick and Aaron Carter. The House of Carter Monday Night Tonight. We'll be right back to go through the list. Come on back.
Motion capture, take 1.
Ready, and action, King, action. What's up? What's up with the tree? What's up? Look out!
The King's pain is your gain.
Oh, he's all right, he's all right.
Snake King, one of 3 new Xbox games, rated E for everyone. $3.99 when you buy any value meal. Only at Burger King.
Stunning video, MP3 sound, broadband speed, internet, and email. All working flawlessly together in one ultra-thin device. The new Blackjack. Only from Singular.
When you take that field today, you've got to lay your heart on the line. And if you do that, we cannot lose. The plane crash is our past. We cannot forget that. We're not honoring them. We're disgracing them. This is where we have come from. This is how we got here. This is who we are today. We are.
We Are Marshall. Rated PG. Starts Friday, December 22nd.
TV's biggest new game show has America shat Electrobot on fire and has one man with $1 million prayer. Show me the money! All new Show Me the Money, Wednesday, 8/7 Central, only on ABC.
It's another first from the Luna Eye Center. Get this, nothing down and no payments for a whole year for state-of-the-art LASIK vision correction. Enjoy your holidays for the first time without glasses or contacts. And best of all, you can have it today with nothing down and no payments for a whole year. Nothing down and no payments for a whole year. Only at the Luna Eye Centers. Call 1-800-505-EYES. Nothing down and no payments for a whole year. Limited time offer subject to credit approval. Restrictions apply.
Everyone says shop now, pay later. Why not pay much, much later?
With our Pay Nothing Until 2009 offer, Furniture Row Outlet is out to make your holiday shopping much more comfortable. Get your home ready and ease your mind with no payments, no interest, and no down payment. Pay absolutely nothing until 2009. Plus, get great prices backed by our 200% guaranteed lowest price pledge. Hurry into Furniture Row Outlet for the holidays. Our Pay Nothing Until 2009 offer ends soon.
Ooh, who's the man? I got me some cash. Whoa.
We came to Northwest Title Loans to get fast cash for our vacation.
For an unexpected bill.
To get cash back in my pocket.
And it only took about 15 minutes.
And all I needed was a clean and clear car title, plus a valid ID.
There was no hassle and no credit check.
They wanted our business. And I still have my car.
Northwest Title Loans.
Helping me get the cash I need.
For whatever.
Interest-free for 30 days with no payment for 60 days.
We're back with Don Rickles and Nick and Aaron Carter from the House of Carters. Let's go through the list here, fellas. I'm going to name a woman, and by a show of hands, tell me which one of you dated her, all right? Lindsay Lohan. All right. Ashley Simpson.
I didn't date her.
All right.
But it was true.
Really? Hillary Duff.
I dated her. Oh.
Willa
That
Ford
was
of
you?
Dancing with the Stars. All right, that'd be Nick. Hulk Hogan's daughter, Brooke Hogan. Well, that's taking your life in your hands, doing
He did, yeah. You know what? It was actually a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm sure.
Harry's very cool. So
Okay.
he loves me.
All right. Deborah LaFave, the teacher who allegedly had... That is a crazy thing. That's a crazy thing.
That was my first girlfriend.
Wow.
I remember.
Have you spoken to her recently?
No.
Really?
I'm afraid. Maybe you should have.
Because my son is looking
no.
for a tutor.
I'm looking for a tutor.
Miss
Don't want
Teen
that.
USA. It'd be Aaron. Angie Dickinson. I just threw that one in.
I had to think for a second.
Angie could be their mother.
No.
Nick and Aaron Carter. The show is called The House of Carters. Monday nights at 9 on E. Don Rickles is here. We'll be right back with music from the Hold Steady. Come on back.
Clear blue skies, the breeze on my skin, the notion of being so small. Take pleasure in the little things. Estee Lauder, pleasures.
Have it all. Incredible makeup colors, brushes, and more in an elegant train case. Just $47.50 with any Estee Lauder fragrance purchase. Now at Macy's. Way to shop.
It lives in the walls. It's here to do God's work.
This is not what God wants!
Now it's on DVD, starring Kane. See no evil. Own it tomorrow.
Afraid to show your face? Not me.
Finally, a breakthrough solution for red, irritated skin. Aveeno Ultra Calming Moisturizer with natural feverfew proven to reduce redness fast.
When you've got healthy, beautiful skin, you're not afraid to show it.
Aveeno Ultra Calming.
Ode to the fresh toasted chicken and bacon ranch. Tender chicken, smoky bacon, melted Monterey cheddar, creamy ranch. In the quiz show where hunger's the $1 million question, this is the sizzling hot answer. Subway, eat fresh.
Finally, a vacation in the Alps.
Dad, we're not really in the Alps.
Well, my credit card miles expired, but a virtual trip is still fun, huh? Where's Mom?
Oh, Armando, teach me to dance. Oh.
Hey, that is my wife!
You should switch to Capital One. Get Capital One's no hassle rewards with no miles expiration, no earn caps, and no blackout dates.
Lost in the Amazon!
What's in your wallet?
Wednesday, two partners.
I've done something terrible.
Whose futures depend on each other's survival.
It's over.
Wednesday's #1 new hit.
How did they find me?
All new Daybreak. Wednesday at 9, 8 Central. Only on ABC.
I am Bob Lampier Jr. What brought you to Beaverton Chrysler?
I was sick of my SUV and I wanted to buy a car that could give me better gas mileage.
Were you completely satisfied with your purchase of Beaverton Chrysler?
It was fabulous. I really liked the caliber and everybody treated me great.
For 36 years, it's been our family's privilege to serve your family's automotive needs on Canyon Road in Beaverton. And remember, if it isn't the best used car you've ever owned, just bring it back to Beaverton Chrysler Dodge.
Very satisfied. I love my car and I love the people. I loved the process. It was great. I'd come back.
Consider, if you will, the sole survivor of a global nuclear war. This particular man has only one thing on his mind.
Still here! Over 40,000 videos and 30,000 DVDs to rent! They're all mine!
Sometimes the best laid plans of mice and men don't go as planned for viewers. You still have a chance to take a journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of the imagination. Your next stop, Movie Madness.
Well, their last album was on more than 30 Best Album of the Year lists. This is their latest, called Boys and Girls in America, with the song Chips Ahoy from Brooklyn, New York, The Hold Steady.
She put $900 on the fifth horse in the sixth race. I think his name is Chips Ahoy. Came out 6 lengths ahead, spent the whole next weekend high. All of them took it to hit, cause she said that she got from some other boy. We were overjoyed. I got a girl and she don't have to work. She can tell which horse is gonna finish it first. Some nights the painkillers make them ain't even worse. Well, came on 6 lengths ahead and spent the whole next weekend high. I love this girl, but I can't tell when she's having a good time. How am I supposed to know that you're high if you won't let me touch you? How am I supposed to know that you're high? Won't even dance. How am I supposed to know that you're high if you won't let me touch you? How am I supposed to know that you're high if you won't even dance? She's hard on the heart and she's soft to the touch. Migraine headaches when she does it too much. Yeah, she always does it too much.
CD, Boys and Girls in America, go to JimmyKimmelLive.net and click on the CD cover.
2 out of every 3 Pontiacs sold have 200 horsepower or more. 2 out of 3 get 30 highway miles per gallon or better. They all come with the best coverage in America. And this holiday season, we tag each one in red. And the price on that tag is the price you'll pay. Google Pontiac and check it out for yourself. The Pontiac Red Tag event. See some red, save some green.
The King's Pain is your game. Sneak King for Xbox. Rated everyone. $3.99 when you buy any value meal at BK.
Everywhere you look, critics are raving about Clerks 2.
Thank you.
It's the funniest movie since Wedding Crashers.
That sounds so made up.
4 stars. Oh, it's hilarious.
That was just wrong.
Clerks 2. Own it on DVD Tuesday. Rated R. Thursday, Grey's Anatomy takes on.
You want to see what's behind this door.
The case of a lifetime. Join adult twins.
We can definitely do this. This isn't worth the risk.
All new Grey's Anatomy Thursday, 9/8 Central, followed by Many Trees only on ABC.
This is more than a perfect smile. This is the first thing people see. This breaks the ice. This says it all without saying a word. This lights up a room. This shows confidence. This is a work of art. This is the work of an orthodontist. Orthodontists receive an additional 2 to 3 years of specialized education beyond dental school to learn the proper way to align and straighten teeth. To receive more information, visit braces.org or call 1-800-STRAIGHT. See more than a smile. See an orthodontist. MP3 player. Part phone. Everybody loves chocolate. Now in mint, cherry, and white. Just $99.99. Exclusively from Verizon Wireless.
It's another first from the Luna Eye Center. Get this, nothing down and no payments for a whole year for state-of-the-art LASIK vision correction. Enjoy your holidays for the first time without glasses or contacts. And best of all, you can have it today with nothing down and no payments for a whole year. Nothing down and no payments for a whole year. Only at the Luna Eye Centers. Call 1-800-505-EYES. Nothing down and no payments for a whole year. Limited time offer subject to credit approval. Restrictions apply.
To stream off-air performances and other Pontiac Garage videos, go to JimmyKimmelLive.net and click on the Pontiac Garage.
Stunning video, MP3 sound, broadband speed, internet, and email. All working flawlessly together in one ultra-thin device. The new Blackjack. Only from Singular.
It's time to feel free with new Chase Freedom. Feel free to choose points for rewards like travel.
I'm free to do what I want.
Or feel free to choose cash back.
I'm free.
Then feel free to change back again.
In the old time.
Without losing a thing. That's freedom. That's Chase Freedom. Get it free at chase.com/freedom.
From this day forward, anti-aging skincare will forever be redefined. New Olay Definity. It fights the look of discolorations, brown spots, and wrinkles for highly defined luminosity. New Olay Definity.
On
December 8th, start your holiday.
I can drive on the wrong side of the road.
Okay, I hate this. Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, Jude Law, Jack Black.
Are you embarrassed?
The Holiday, rated PG-13.
Every day, workers across America cover our good name with dirt, grease, and mud. And you know what? We're fine with that. Dickies, a legend in work.
Ode to the fresh toasted chicken and bacon ranch. Tender chicken, smoky bacon, melted Monterey cheddar, creamy ranch. In the quiz show where hunger's the million-dollar question, this is the sizzling hot answer. Subway, eat fresh.
William Shatner hosts an all-new Show Me the Money, ABC Wednesday.
Everyone says shop now, pay later. Why not pay much, much later?
With our Pay Nothing Until 2009 offer, Furniture Row Outlet is out to make your holiday shopping much more comfortable. Get your home ready and ease your mind with no payments, no interest, and no down payment. Pay absolutely nothing until 2009. Plus, get great prices backed by our 200% guaranteed lowest price pledge. Hurry into Furniture Row Outlet for the holidays. Our Pay Nothing Until 2009 offer ends soon.
Really worsens, you get hives or your throat or tongue swells, stop taking Spiriva and contact your doctor. Spiriva is one of many treatment options to consider with your doctor. So make a habit of breathing better with Spiriva.
Every day, Lexmark printers go to work for some of the world's most important companies. In fact, 75% of the top banks, retailers, and pharmacies use Lexmark. And now, that same performance can work for your home, too. Introducing Lexmark's new All-in-One. With professional features and a protection guarantee that includes next business day replacement, Lexmark is ready to go to work for you.